What's up YouTube? It is Captain Shock here. How is everyone doing today? Now today I'm bringing you some solo gameplay on the map Crusher, and this is going to be a very interesting one. So I saw in the lobby that there was a party, and of course I know I was going to play against them, and I also knew that I was going to get the lower skilled players on my team. And in this game in particular, because of the lobby balancing, no matter how good you are, if there are like 4 good enemy players and your teammates are going quadruple negative, then of course the chance of you winning the game are quite low, right? So I don't recommend you guys to stay against a full party and you having all the very low skilled players on your team. Now if it was a balanced lobby and of course a mixture of good and bad players, then I would say stay, you'll become a better player. But there's no point staying against a full party or a lot of party members together and you have bad players on your team. You will just get destroyed and frustrated. You won't enjoy the experience. But because I'm quite confident in my skills and my abilities at this level, I teach Call of Duty how to get better at it, I decided to stay and show you guys the effects of what exactly will happen. Now the enemy team are decent, of course, but the mistake they made is they did not keep an eye on me. You always see me checking the leaderboards, always checking for enemies who are going to be on streaks, and of course you want to target those enemies and take them out. You don't want them to continue on that streak, right? But of course they made the mistake. They let me be. They tried to come at me, and of course I took advantage of that. I wanted that to happen, but of course they needed to put more pressure on me. I was on the radar, I was behind enemy lines, and I was just assassinating them. And you can see many times how phase shift and perception came in clutch as well. It alerted me, because when you're a solo player, you want to use the OP stuff. You want all of that to help you out, right? Don't care about what others say about a rig or a trait. You want to use the best of the best stuff, because if I didn't use the best of the best stuff, I would have such a frustrating time. Remember, you're playing solo, you're playing against the odds, you're playing against party members, and your teammates, especially in this game in particular, are normally quite bad because of the lobby balancing, right? I don't know the algorithm what they use, but it's not a good one and they need to improve it, of course. So right now what I'm doing is I have a silence Mactav. I'm just taking them out hit and run style and moving away to different angles and different spots. Look, I go straight in the phase shift because his teammate was right next to me, so I made my way up here just to clear the mini power positions. Remember, I showed you how to play this map. I will leave a link in the description. Make sure to look at it because it's very important. You can see it actually helped me a lot in this gameplay. I also am not using any advanced UAV. I have my warden and I have my throw on. Remember, I'm playing solo. I want to absolutely destroy them with my streaks just to give us that lead, because I cannot depend on my teammates. My teammates actually have to depend on me, right? Now you can actually see the enemy team taking the lead, so I'm aware of that. I'm just going to lock down this area because look at what's in the air, right? I get to call in my warden and I want to get them out of the buildings. And he killed his warden with his own scorchers, so he made a very big mistake there. And what I did, I took advantage of that. I just need one opening. So as a good player, you have to look for these openings and these faults that these enemies give you and take full advantage of it. And look how he gets destroyed right here. Get off me, boy. I also have my throw ready and waiting just in case. Also notice I'm always trying to stay away from my teammates. I don't want them following me because you never know if they're wearing ghost or not, or if they're using unsilenced weapons. I don't want my position to be known by the enemy team. I want to carry out hit and runs on the enemy team, so if they know where I am, they will come back after me with grenades, stuns, in groups. So of course I don't want that. I just want to take them out individually just like this, and sometimes multiple of them if they give me an opening. So always look out for those openings, and when they give you those openings, absolutely decimate them, destroy them, annihilate them. Now watch as I play around in this area, because I know they have an idea of where I am, right? So I'm just, you see me taking control of half of this side of the map, and look at that, he saw me there. I noticed him late. I go straight in the face shift. He came at me with that shield. But of course, I'm using the best rig in the game in my opinion, and my rig will counter his rig very easily. It counters many of the rigs in fact, so he got outplayed just like that. Easy, right? He had no chance. Now he's alerting his friends to where I am, and I know this. I'm keeping this at the back of my mind, and look at that. Get destroyed, boy. Don't come at me like that. What's wrong with you? I'm paying particularly close attention to that vulture in the air. I know that vulture loves killing you one off your streak. So right now, I'm just maintaining this position right now. I'm adapting to what's going on to my surroundings, and you will see it paying off. Watch what will happen. Just assessing the situation, and watch just now. Boom, just like that. Easy mode right there. And I have no issues with slowing down my game style to a halt when the situation requires it, when the situation calls for it. Why? Because this is real gameplay. This is what you will experience. I mean, look at this. The enemy team had a warden, they had a vulture. They're actually winning right now, and we're losing. So of course, these are the things you experience. This is raw, unedited footage here, and I like bringing this videos to you because it's a very good way of learning, because you're seeing I experience the same things that you guys experience, the same frustrations, the same situations that occur, and of course you have to overcome it, and I'm showing you the way. So the enemy team is actually getting a nice lead against us, right? I'm just playing with randoms here. I'm playing alone. This is solo gameplay, and I notice for a good while now that I'm on a nuke streak, so I'm playing for that nuke, because right now look at the score difference. The enemy team is starting to snowball the score, right? I have my warden, I call that in just to give us some leeway, and look at that, they're coming for me. You're seeing this right here. This is what will happen when they know that you're on a streak. So you just gotta keep that composure and just outplay them, outsmart them, and I pick up the de-atomizer strike just like that. Come at me, boys. They thought they were gonna win. They thought wrong. Sometimes these guys see your KD in the lobby and think, yeah, they can beat you, it's not real. But then they match up against an opponent like me, and this is what happens. Their molecules get scrambled. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did, guys. I would appreciate that. Please share the videos, guys, if you want to see me grow, and do subscribe if you haven't already. Take care. Bye.